Labor Day marks the opening weekend of hunting season, and for Aaron Marks and his family, that means making their annual trip to the Cosna River. Their camp, sitting just below the mouth of the Cosna, has provided food for the Marks family for several years. Join Aaron and his son Levi as they begin another season hunting the Cosna.
This is my 19th year of camping here at the Cosna in the same general area. I've been really looking forward to getting out of the house and taking the family out with all the quarantine and stuff happening in Fairbanks and around the world, really.
I've gotten 3 moose so far, and this year I'm hoping my dad can help me call in my 4th. Woo!
We got in Friday. It was kind of late after work and it was raining the whole day. The boat ride was rained the whole way. And got here and dropped off all our stuff for camp and then cruised up the Cosna a ways and called till dark. We got up and went across the river to Goliath Meadow and called around, but we didn't hear or see any fresh signs, so stayed there for a while, and then we moved down to the meadow that Levi got a moose at and called there for a while as well. This year, some of the meadows are looking a little different because you can barely see over the grass. It's probably, we're guessing, due to all the rain that we had this year. It's been a wet summer.
My favorite meadow is right behind camp because that's where I got my first moose, and it's just overall lucky behind camp, and it's been all flooded out this year, and I'm really bummed out because I like that meadow.
Since my mom was here and with all her grandkids, we decided to bring everybody down to the sandbar below camp here and let them play around, and she got to sit and watch them play. Got a little later start, so we cruised to Levi's meadow and called around in the evening. We haven't really seen or heard anything around the meadows we've been checking, so we're hoping that tomorrow we'll get a good hard frost and have a better chance of calling. We started this morning at the Cosna Meadow. It was a really foggy drive and there was a light frost on the leaves. On the way up to the meadow, we saw a couple new sets of tracks, but we weren't responded to when we were calling. We cruised up the river a little ways and where you couldn't actually see the bank very much because it was so foggy, but made it up to Lena's meadow, that's what we call it, but it was just a meadow that my niece was there and we ended up getting a nice moose.
So we came out to set up camp early and everything went wrong. The day before we got there, Ruger cut his belly wide open and I spilled boiling water on my foot and everything just went wrong.
My son Levi didn't really hunt with us that much, but with his burnt foot and blisters that he's dealing with, but hopefully he will in the next few days get a little better. When we get back to camp, you know, I see Levi up running around with all the other kids, and it didn't really seem like it was bothering him all that much. We're gonna cruise up to the Cosna Meadow and do some calling, and I think Levi will come this time because it's a very short hike.
So this is a good weekend for having fun. We played with my cousins and everything, but it wasn't the ideal moose hunting situation that we were hoping for. It was hot.
Overall, it wasn't a very successful weekend as far as finding any sign or getting responded to by any moose, but the kids really enjoyed visiting and getting out of the house, and I also enjoyed getting away from my computer where I have to do all my work nowadays and getting out of the house and just enjoying being out camping.